What is up? So I'm down here at the homestead, trying to get stuff ready. Just got so much stuff going on. I'm trying to get things lined up. I got to get a septic tank and a well put in here soon. Working on that. A lot of stuff going on, but I got the water hooked up, so we're good to go. This is the watering system here, the timer. That waters the fruit trees over here, which eventually I'm not gonna have to move these anymore because I'm tired of moving them. It sucks. So eventually all these fruit trees are gonna go into the room that's gonna be on the front of my whatever cabin. I'm gonna convert that into like a grow area. Inside I'd like to hang freaking LEDs and be able to grow all kinds of stuff, you know. But on down the road, just trying to get everything else done. So I got these guys here. Everything's being watered. The other water timer, this one down here, that one feeds the fruit trees, as far as like the apple trees and stuff like that. So one of them's citrus, the other one's the fruit trees. So and I got so much stuff to do. I've been busting today because I gotta make it back into town because I got a friend I'm gonna hang out with tonight. She's really cool, so just freaking hanging out with friends, making time. I gotta figure out what to do with this too. I gotta find a place for these. These are elderberry trees, or brushes, or whatever you want to call them. It might be brush, I don't know. But these two are really nice. This third one's really nice. There's a couple babies down there, so I think I'm gonna dig up that stuff and find a spot for it. I don't know where I'm gonna put them though. That's the problem, as I don't really have a spot right now because I've moved a bunch of trees around. So I'm like, oh shit, and where do I put these guys? But I need to get those elderberries in the ground, so I gotta find a spot now and figure it out, because once I get those in the ground, they can just go do whatever they want to do. Those would be great. Those are really healthy. They're really good for you. And my idea is to get as much stuff as I can growing down here, because eventually I'm gonna slow my whole life down. Like I want to get to the point where I don't need a job, you know. I could just work part-time somewhere, get health insurance and pay the taxes on the land and be able to feed myself and pretty much leave all the other crap behind. I'm tired of, you know, the go and go and go, and I can figure out ways to make money. Not a big deal. But yeah, I got to work on this. This is gonna be interesting. I got to figure this out. So another fruit tree here that I planted. Oh, all right. Well, let me figure out where I'm gonna put these elderberries, because I don't know. It's gonna be a big. They're gonna grow big. They're gonna be like brush, you know. I could put them beside this tree, but the problem is I had to move a bunch of trees that were over here. I didn't actually upload that video, so yeah. Basically, when I had more land cleared, I realized that the trees on the outer bank here were going to be in the way, because apparently it doesn't matter how big or how small your place you're living in is. It's how many bedrooms are in there, and that's what they basically mark it out on. So from that first stake right there all the way to that tree back there is how big the septic tank has to be. It has to have a huge leach field, and I'm working on getting that done because the trailer is going to go here, and then I got to get the well put in. So they won't let you tie on to have two houses on one well anymore. You know, it's a state, you know, state government. All they do is money. It's just a money thing. It doesn't mean anything. I like it well, but one of the things I wanted to do is put a big tank out. I want to get one of the big, gigantic water tanks and stick it in the woods. So that way, if anything happens, well runs a little dry, or we have problems down the road, got a huge ass water tank. And then what they don't know, they ain't got to know. That's the way I see it. So, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to do. It's crazy. But, yeah, I'm trying to make it so that I can live completely comfortable and not have to worry about anything. And get to the point where I don't have to freaking deal with any bullshit anymore. I'm just sick of the bureaucracy of everything. It's like, you know, I just want to play in a band every once in a while and grow my own food and live off the grid. That's another thing. I got to get power pulled here because I'm gonna hook onto the system, but I'm probably gonna eventually only be paying for the hookup because I want to build an array out here to run the house off of and just be done with it. Have everything hooked up and off, you know, the grid. I gotta take down some of these other trees. It's ridiculous how much stuff I have around here. All right, well, you guys take it easy. Peace.